This is a video for Northern Virginia Refuse on YouTube, and he's asked me to run some doorknobs down through the hammer mill to liberate the brass from the rest of the steel and pot metal in here. And so I just went and got a whole bucket full of doorknobs. We'll run them down through the hammer mill and see what happens. Here's a little sample I've already run. This is all the magnetics. These pull up with a magnet. Here's all the non-magnetic material. I don't know if this is stainless or not. It may be stainless. Here's a couple of things I think are stainless over here. This I think is all pot metal. It breaks easy. It's cast, but it's all gray inside. And I think here's the brass that comes out of these things, because when it's smashed it's still yellow on the inside and it's not magnetic. So I think there's all the brass pieces. So there's your 4 different outputs. This is the result of our hammer mill doorknob test. And this is the junk. This is all steel. I pulled all that out with a magnet. This is what I've always heard called pot metal. It's cast metal that's not magnetic, but it's not worth very much. This is a little bit of stainless. I think it's stainless. It may be aluminum. It's heavier than I would think aluminum would be. So I saved all that out, and I'll take that in and figure out what that stuff is. Here's all our brass, and some of this stuff is brushed brass. When it's dinged, you can see the yellow underneath there. All the rest of this is just brass, doorknobs and stuff, and when it goes through the hammer mill, it blows the center of that thing out of there. Here's some brass sleeves and stuff that go around the doorknob. Well, that's clean brass. There's some good weight there. Here's a few pieces that I think are copper. I don't know if they're copper or red brass. I can't tell, but they look different, so I saved them out, and the scrapyard will tell me what they are. And out of that whole bucket, there was about 6 or 8 doorknobs that I had to run through probably 2 or 3 times. I saved a few out to show you. Sometimes you can hear that rattle in there. There's a little piece of pot metal still in there. And if I ran this through the hammer mill again, it'd blow the doorknob open, and that little piece of pot metal would come out. Like I say, out of that whole bucket of doorknobs, there was only about half a dozen that I needed to rerun, and I just saved out a couple to show you what they look like. But there's the results. There's our clean brass and our copper. There's our steel, our pot metal, and I guess what I'm calling stainless. So, Northern Virginia Refuse, I hope you like the test. There's our hammer mill, and I'd appreciate it if you guys had any other comments or suggestions to put them in the comments below, or send me an email, or give me a call. And I would be more than happy to run a sample for you and see what happens. Thanks for watching.